This is a love energy check-in for my tribe. Thank you so much for tuning in, you guys. So whether you're in separation, in a union, or still trying to figure it out, this message is for you, okay? So let's tap into this energy between you and your person. I'm getting ready to use this Romeo and Juliet deck. All right, so bear with me, okay? So I'm going to do, I think it's about 6 cards for the spread, and then I'm going to clarify with tarot, and then we can jump into the message, of course. Now, don't forget, use discernment, flip your roles, take what you need, leave what you don't need, and please use discernment, okay? Now, again, these messages are collective, and they're for entertainment purposes only. So if you want to get your own personal reading, you can reach out to me via my website, or you can just DM me for the information, okay? Now, let's see what's good. What is the collective's current energy in love? Too many cards. What is the collective's current energy in love? Wooing. So seek, search, encounter, and chase. Okay. So what is the collective's person's current energy? Rosalind. Conserve, chastity, serious, and formal. Okay. The energy between you two. Resisting. Definitely sounds familiar. And what they're not saying. Okay. Social events is in the reverse position. And number 5, you're being asked to heal or surrender what? The wrong decision. Wow, a dark deal. Okay. What's next? Potential outcome. Oh, confession of love. Say I love you. All right. Clarify wooing. The Page of Wands in the reverse position. Clarify Rosalind. The Two of Pentacles reverse. Clarify resistance. Knight of Wands and the Five of Pentacles comes out together. Clarify reverse social events. The Eight of Cups in the reverse. Clarify the dark deal. Whew, Five of Wands upright in the confession of love. The King of Pentacles comes out reverse position. So let's talk about this. Woo! Okay, this is the unspoken truth between you and your person, right? And because this love story here is layered in resistance, redirection, and emotional longing, okay? But the truth is still wants to be known, all right? But now with the wooing card, this is like literally someone who was in pursuit. Someone who was in pursuit, seeking, chasing, trying to get an encounter, searching, things like that. And when we clarify it by the by the Page of Wands, okay, let's see here. This never got to get off the ground, right? It's like they chased, they searched, but not from a place of emotional stability, okay? This person was juggling their feelings, unsure what they really wanted, and it led to an imbalance, okay? And possibly third-party situations too as well, right? And with that Page of Wands reverse, it's like you guys didn't get to get off onto, you know, this new beginning or a new journey with each other, right? When it comes down to Rosin, when you look at your when you look at their energy, I'm getting, you look at their energy versus the Two of Pentacles reverse, is about choices. So there was a desire here for something real, okay? But they weren't ready to commit. And this is the energy literally of holding back, like choosing logic over emotion and seeing love as a responsibility instead of a gift. Okay, and yeah, so where you were really seeking and searching and, you know, really wanting something from this person, they weren't ready to commit, basically. Okay, they were resisting you, right? And this person really felt pulled towards you, but they ran from it. Okay. And with this Knight of Wands energy, like this is that passionate energy. So it feels like they really wanted it, right? They really, really wanted it. They came in with a bunch of passion, but they pulled out just as fast, right? Because that's what pages do. All right, they're in and out, okay? In and out energy. But with this Knight of Wands here, it shows that they felt it deeply, right? But they were fearing, you know, to surrender to the connection, right? And that made them flighty, okay? And it caused some type of hardship. You know, at the end of the day, guess what? You felt left out in the cold, okay, with this situation. And yeah, you definitely experienced some type of loss or hardship or something behind this situation with that in and out, back and forth energy. And so the problem is, again, it's like this person here, they saw your light, but they tried to approach it with half of their heart. And yeah, that doesn't work. And with the Rosalind energy, it's like you're probably very conservative. You know, that's what Rosalind speaks of, very reserved love, okay? But they were juggling too much. And they couldn't find a balance, right? And that threw the balance off in the actual connection itself, okay? Now, this could be a twin flame dynamic. Definitely feeling heavy on that runner chaser energy, all right? But, yeah, again, with the resisting and things like that, it's like they felt the pull, the attraction, the urge to move towards you, but their instincts was resisting the death, right? So that they chose, you understand, the rush. They chose the passion. They chose, you know, to not really be rooted in the connection, okay? So this person definitely, your person here could be the runner. And it wasn't because they didn't feel, it was just because they were feeling too much, okay? They weren't ready for this type of connection, right? And that's what created all this resistance within this dynamic, right? And so when I look at this from the, you know, with the social events card coming out in a reverse position, it's like they pull back from your world. Maybe isolated themselves emotionally and physically, you know, but they never truly walked away, okay? And so with the Eight of Cups coming out in the reverse position right next to it, it's like they tried to leave this all behind, but the emotional cords are still wrapped tight, right? So y'all still got this emotional connection here. They ghosted the connection, but they never really let the connection go, okay? That's why I look 9/11 on the timer, right? And they started making these deals with other, you know, people, third party energies. They made decisions that literally went against, you know, the truth of their heart. And it caused a lot of conflict, right? So whether it was, again, the third parties, the pride, or choosing in silence, they're now at war within them own selves, right? And they also created a competitive environment for you guys, okay? Now, the Five of Wands, of course, reveals what? That inner chaos, jealousy, comparison, and regret, right? So this wasn't just the wrong decision. It was also self-betrayal, y'all, okay? So what I'm going to do, right, because the time is running out, I'm going to pick up on part 2 so we can dig a little bit deeper into this. Don't forget to catch up with me